now come to order. Welcome to the September 2nd meeting of the City of Raleigh Appearance Commission. My name is Corey Bates, and I am Chair of the Commission. The Raleigh Appearance Commission is a public body appointed by the City Council that exercises both advisory and quasi-judicial functions. The Appearance Commission's responsibilities relate to zoning and other land use matters, as well as the visual quality and aesthetic characteristics of the city. Since we are waiting on one more commission member, I'm going to go ahead and kind of start at the end and work forward and see if that person shows up here in the next few minutes so we can get started. So, Carter, if you want to kind of update us on the working group Sir Walter Raleigh Awards.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Well, the nominations are due September 13th. That's a Monday. So we've gotten approximately 9 or 10 in so far. Just got another one in while we're sitting here. But we really need to push it after Labor Day, I would say. We've done some social media, so if you want to check out Raleigh Planning on the social media channels and forward that, or get your own nominations in. I know you guys have done some great projects as professionals, so we really need to get the word out. I'd say coming back after Labor Day, that final push. We have a few dates to, I guess, choose from in terms of an in-person event, either November 30th or we have a couple days in December we're looking at. In terms of the kind of location, I think the committee's kind of landed on Raleigh Union Station just because the size and some other things, and just we could spread out if need be. So, but we need to face the reality that we might be looking at a virtual event again. So I think we might be looking at kind of planning for 2 parallel tracks, depending on that. We have the support of our marketing folks in our department to kind of make that happen. So more will come out of that. We're still planning on having the jury meet on February 22nd. That's probably looking to be a virtual event as well. We have 2 guest jurors lined up. I think we pretty much have all the different commissions filled up with representatives. I think we're probably looking at 1 or 2 spots with our commission for a juror. So look for an email if we still need a couple of spots after, I think today or tomorrow. I'll find out who wants to do it. But then we'll go to council with the juror recommendations to affirm those, and then we'll be moving forward with the awards. So, happy to take. And the certificate design, we're looking to work with the Arts Commission to get the word out for that call for designers as well, and kind of have that go through September. Go to 3 candidates based on portfolios, and then kind of bring those final 3 into the commission and have the whole commission kind of weigh in on who they want as a designer, and then working with that designer kind of as on a contract.
Are they going to put it on the website? I was on their website the other day and I didn't see.
Ours, no, it's not on there yet. So we're looking again after Labor Day to get that off. So we didn't want too much overlap between the call for nomination and the call for designers.
Okay.
Great, thank you. And yeah, so I'd just encourage anybody, if they have projects they would like to put in front, it'd be great. I mean, this is a great opportunity to kind of showcase great projects in Raleigh. I know we have a number of them, so it'd be great. This is a great time to show those. And Carter, is there a date that we probably need to make a decision on as far as if it's going to be virtual, or have we gotten to that point yet?
I don't think we've gotten to that point yet. I think I'll need to consult with our department administration and probably the city manager's office and make that kind of find a drop dead date on that. But try to keep our options open at this point.
Yeah, great. All right. Do we have any other working group reports? If not, I'll just mention that Candace and I did meet with our representative for our commission, Councilor Fort, and had a great conversation. I She spent an hour with us, talking virtually. We're going to try to do in person, and with the latest, with this COVID, we did it virtually, but it was great. We spent an hour. We could have spent a lot longer, but we had a lot of great ideas and thoughts. We have her full support, and so she has suggested that if any of us have any questions or need her, to feel free to reach out. And I am a little bit not hesitant. I'm late in returning kind of an email just to kind of follow up on our conversation, but we had lots of good conversations with some of our discussions that we've had is how can we work on some of these areas with the Dick's Edge, and how can we get involved in some of these opportunities more? Are there other opportunities where we can get involved more like what we used to do with the appearance of more appearance of buildings or high impact, high visibility, those kind of things. We did mention we're looking at some text change for our branching out a smaller group to do, so we don't have issues like we're having tonight with lack of commission members here. So those are all in the works. It's just going to take, it takes time to work through that stuff. So hopefully, throughout the rest of this year, we'll have it dialed in a little bit better and start strong next year. But until then, we're going to do what we can, and I think we're still doing a great job for the city. We just need to keep plugging away. So I'll just encourage everybody, if we do have ideas, feel free to let Candace or I know, and we'll forward those along the best we can. Any other thoughts?
No, I think that's great, and thanks for meeting with her. And I guess, is there a plan for meeting on a regular basis going forward?
Yeah, so she has mentioned that she would like to come in quarterly and come to our meeting quarterly and just kind of check in. We are planning to meet with her. Is it every month or every other month? I can't remember now.
Yeah, we'll be meeting with her once a month.
Once a month,
and
yes.
then she'd like to sit in on this meeting quarterly. And she's willing to do it more if we want her to. I think that that was one thing we talked about a lot, is just how much we wanted her involved. And, that in the past, different commissions have wanted maybe less involvement, or, different involvement. And so she's open to do whatever we think would help us the most. So that was really nice to hear. And, another thing is just, nothing is off the table. Let's talk about anything you want to talk about, and, we'll see where it goes. So that was good to hear too, I thought.
Yeah, that's great. I think with a lot of the changes that are coming down the pipeline, once we get kind of a reorder of our group here and have that smaller working group, there'll be a lot more opportunity to actually do things like that. And so, yeah, having her attention and having her input more often than not is going to be a good thing.
Yeah, and again, like Candace said, she did make it pretty clear that she was willing to get involved as much as we wanted her to. There's been some reluctant from other commissions in the past with council getting involved in their commissions and kind of leading them, and she wants to make sure that she's not directing us or leading us. She wants to let us do what we do, but kind of help us if we need help in that way too. So I think that's great.
Nice.
Carter, do you have an update on when we may be able to do the divide of the group as we discussed previously?
I think we're looking still at a few months. The text change that would start this to change the code, the numbers, I think is going to Planning Commission this month.
Okay.
I want to say text change, so that could be another month. That we'll also need to look at working on changing the bylaws, which I think we have an initial draft of that, but we want to bring that to you to look at during that process, and then the discussion would be kind of amongst yourselves how you want to kind of divide or do that. So I would probably say we're still probably a few months away from that.
Okay.
I think what we want to do is bring, after the text change, have the bylaws ready to go, and then with your proposal, take that to council as part of your report to council to make that kind of that final decision, and that'd be up to council.
Okay. And our report to council is that at a certain time? Do we need to have that pre-planned?
It's a couple weeks before the meeting that you want it to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an opportunity at every council meeting for reports from the commissions, and
Right.
That'd be the opportunity.
Okay.
Any other business that anybody would like to discuss this time?
In terms of the legacy project, that was something that we thought we might have an update today, but I think David Moore with the DRA wanted to wait till next meeting. So we're looking to hopefully the 16th to have an update on kind of what you guys had already approved, and then some options for this coming year.
I think elections as well, we decided to hold that off a little bit until we can get a larger group and come up with some ideas on how to proceed with that. So we'll have that at a future meeting.
When is our retreat? It's in the early, like January,
We
February?
typically do it in January, but if you want to move that up in December timeframe, we're happy to.
Seems
do it
like we have
more.
a lot to talk about. Like, might be nice to get everybody together and go through some of the stuff if we're gonna change the group and come up with some good ideas to put forward to the council.
Yeah, I think once we get that report, maybe that might be a good time, and we could start looking at dates, if that's, let's discuss more about that, and we can talk about it at our next meeting.
Sounds good.
One thing I'd encourage is, since we are masked in the meeting, just trying to bring the mic closer to you. If you get the audio.
Okay, so that concludes, as far as I know, our working group. We need to hold off on our minutes, from what I understand. But we can, let's go ahead and, do we want to go ahead and do the first?
Yeah, and since, like I said, since this, we're switching back to virtual at your next meeting, we'll have to re-advertise that anyway. So this is really just to put it on the record, let the public know what's happening with that case.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and just, go ahead and, go through the introduction of the quasi-judicial decisions. And today's agenda includes requests for design alternates from the city's Unified Development Ordinance. When hearing a request for design alternates, the Appearance Commission sits as a quasi-judicial body and conducts evidentiary hearing on that request. That means it is like a court hearing. State laws set specific procedures and rules concerning how the commission must make its decisions. The commission's decisions are constrained by the standards in the city's ordinance and the facts presented at the hearing, and considers evidence presented at the hearing and applies the standards set forth in state law and the city's ordinance. The commission must base its decision upon competent material and substantial evidence presented at the hearing. If you will be speaking as a witness, please focus on the facts and standards, not personal preference or opinions. This meeting is open to the public and everyone is welcome to watch. However, participation in the evidentiary hearing is limited. Parties having rights to participate fully. Parties may present evidence, call witnesses, and make legal arguments. Witnesses may testify as to facts to which they are competent to testify, so long as those facts are of legal standards. In addition, lay or non-expert witness testimony is limited to facts, not opinions. For certain topics, the commission needs to hear opinion testimony from expert witnesses. We will ask for those. These topics include projections about impacts on property values and projections about impacts on traffic and safety. I'll go ahead and open just the first case, which was the first evidentiary hearing for item number 1 on today's agenda. It was DA 004-2021. I understand as speaking with staff that this applicant has requested a continuance. Would you like to come forward and?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, I'm Jennifer Ashton. On behalf of the applicant, My address is 4509 Creedmoor Road. We are asking for a continuance today until your October 7th hearing.
Great. With no objections, we will continue this case to our first meeting in October, the 7th of October.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, being only 7 members, we are not allowed to, we don't have enough members to vote on a case at this time, so I will go ahead and take a short recess. We'll give it a few minutes, see if we have our 8th commission member that shows up. Either way, we did have a roll call today, and we assumed that we were going to have 8 people. We were told we were going to have 8 people, which is our minimum number of voting positive votes that we can have for a case. So I will leave it open to, I will request for each case if you would like to continue this anyway, or if you'd like to go ahead and hear this case, assuming that we get that 8th applicant. So you can be considering that. But at this time, we'll take a short 10-minute recess, and we'll give it a little bit of time here. 16th. And case DA 0016-2021, 2300 Atlantic Avenue. We will do the same and move that to our September 16th meeting, which will be virtual. Yes?
We had one little notice issue on the width of the,
There was some width issues about
Yeah.
10
But
versus
we'll
11.
correct that in the notice that goes out. The 10 feet versus 11?
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that, yes.
We never got a notice that you were coming back from recess.
Right, we're not.
So you're technically still on recess, correct? Because we're
Correct.
still not on air.
That's correct.
And that's fine too. You don't have to broadcast unless you're virtual, so it's, you're
Sorry.
We're voting on something and we're
You want me to just count down and say, and this ends our meeting?
If you want to, that's fine.
Would you like me to end the meeting on RTN? Or are we good? We're good?
End the meeting.
End the meeting. Okay, so we're gonna start back up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just, thank you all for coming back and for this brief, hesitant, I don't know what you call this, but we're gonna close the meeting with the two cases being deferred, DA 0015-2021, which is 6420 Capitol Boulevard, and DA 0016-2021, 2300 Atlantic Avenue. Those will be continued to our September 16th meeting. Thank you all for coming tonight. I apologize, everybody.